So, um, I wanted to make a video about uh, giving dating advice for dating a trans woman, especially specifically directed at straight men, straight cisgendered men, because I had a lot of fucked up experiences while I was, dating, and even the boyfriend I met now, when he met me, he wasn't quite sure, how to approach me and things like that. So I thought it might be helpful, and there's a lot of I'm not proud to say it, but I happen to hang out on the trap threads on 4chan. I don't post there anymore. But I read them, and they're interesting. Um, and I see, straight guys who want a trans woman, which we want to find you, um, but don't really either don't know where to look or don't know how to approach it. Chances are you're not going to have very good luck finding one of us in a trap thread. And even if you do, um, unless it's in a trap thread that you met us, like using a term like trap is probably not a good idea. Um, and the same thing for other terms like she-male and trainee. You know, don't use those. Don't use that. That's a good way to be ignored. Um, quick. If you want terms like that, like in the bedroom, later. But definitely don't, that's after a really, long discussion. You better talk to me first. um, you should probably be looking in the right places anyway. You shouldn't uh, be expecting to, find a real serious relationship on like Craigslist. Um, if, yeah, there's trans women there probably in your area, but like, you have to understand that we're contacted by mostly straight men that just want to use us for sex. So it's difficult for me to not defend like girls that ask for money when especially if you're gonna contact them out of nowhere online. Like chances are that's what you want from one of us. So of course we're gonna charge, and we need to get by, and we can't get by generally in normal society through normal means. It's really difficult for us to get jobs. We face a lot of discrimination and horseshit. So when you come along wanting sex, it's really difficult for us to just to not have some kind of reciprocal relationship there because you're just going to use us. And I mean, it's happened to me many times. It really fucking sucks. But I know that there are guys out there that are genuine and that want a relationship, that want something more than just like whatever, using me like a toy. Um, but you have to come off like that. You know, expect to take me on a date the first especially the first few times. Like expect to like like you would any girl. And you may not get sex for a while. I mean, you might. I fuck on the first date, but not every girl does. So you have to not expect that we're all sluts. Just because some of us are. You know, just like other girls, just like cis girls. So you have to expect that we're gonna expect that you want sex. That's what we're going in thinking. Um, so if you want to, if you really want to attract a trans woman, especially like if you're really serious, you know, that shouldn't be a priority or a concern. You also probably shouldn't be expecting a trans woman to top you, because we're generally not into that. You'd be much more likely to find a cis girl that's into pegging than to find a trans woman that will fuck you. Yeah. um, Generally, both socially and in bed, we generally like to be treated like girls. So expect that same. level of interaction. You know, uh, we generally don't like our cocks fucked with. Uh, Personally, I don't care as much, but no, I generally, like my boyfriend to stay away from it for the most part. um, you should be careful about how to ask me, say, about my transition.